G'day, g'day, g'day. Jimmy here with Christine.
Hi.
And Heather.
Howdy.
And it's 10 o'clock. And we're doing a special show because we need morning tea. So we're going to make something really different. And Christine's going to be making it. What am I doing?
He's being my clever little assistant.
Okay.
Oh,
Rightio.
clever.
Okay.
Yes,
What are we
very
making,
clever. So
Christine?
today we are making Lamingtons.
Chilli Delight Lamingtons.
Chilli Delight Lamingtons.
Yes. So.
Oh, by the way, Happy Australia Day. Anyway, let's go.
So we like to make it easy. So you can make your own butter cake or whatever you want. But we like to just get some Madeira cake from the shops because, you know.
Really easy?
Yep, you need to make if you're going to make the cake, you need to make it the day before so it's just a little bit stale. So, Jimmy, could you make me a shot of Divine, please, and make that up to 150 mils with some hot water, please.
Okay, I can do that. So we've got a beautiful Divine coffee.
Hi, Janet.
Hi, Janet. How you
Hi.
going? I'm going to go this away, stage left, and make some coffee.
Okay, so I'm just going to cut up the Madeira cake.
I'm going to show you in the group handle. I have some beautiful chili coffee right there. So I'm going to go and do that now.
Okay. So we just cut it up into pieces. You can make them as big or as little as you like. So we've got that done. And then in the bowl here, I've got 4 cups of icing sugar. And it looks like a lot, but icing sugar always, like it, you know, you put the hot water in and it just disappears. And we've got some de choc powder, but we're not going to put the whole lot of de choc in because it might end up too hot. So I've got just under 1/3 of a cup of chocolate powder, and I'm just using cacao because I've a bit less sugar in it. And I've got a tablespoon of our de choc powder. So I'm just going to sift that into our icing sugar mixture. So there we go.
I have a beautiful 150 mils of
Fantastic.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy. Just get this chocolate powder sieved out and mixed in with the icing sugar. So just going to stir that around. And we also need a tablespoon of melted butter, which I have pre-melted. So we've got our 150 mils of coffee.
You can almost just leave the butter outside for 5 minutes.
Yeah, today it's a bit warm, isn't it?
I'll take
And
that one
we've got,
Look at that. The clever assistant.
Very clever assistant. There's a few other things you can take away too, and all that's finished. Yeah. So we're just going to mix that up until everything dissolves and we get a nice liquid here. So what are you all doing for Australia Day, everyone? Are you having a barbecue?
We're having roast lamb for lunch.
Oh, roast lamb. That's going to be pretty good.
And then we're going to be having whatever is being made in this afternoon show, I believe, will be our dinner tonight.
this afternoon show is going to be exciting too.
So now we have our chocolate mixture and we have our pieces of cake.
Yum.
So is this finished?
Just need to dissolve that a bit more. Yep.
That's good, John.
Okay, so take in.
Take in.
Roll it around.
I always love watching the way she uses the forks.
As soon as I can do my job, take a photo.
2 forks.
Ooh,
Oh.
photo.
But we haven't got.
Oh, baking paper. You're going to have something to drip onto, right?
We need.
Oh, well, let me take that out of the way.
Our coconut.
Coconuts. Oh, you got to roll up something, haven't you?
That's right.
So here we go. Let that drip off a little bit. And and put it in the coconut. So we'll put our forks back in there.
You just sprinkle it on. Let me
And
take a
just
photo
sprinkle it
for you
on.
all so you can see it later. Woo! Lamingtons.
This is where you get the snow all over the ground.
Snow, it would melt really. Today
And
it's
that
pretty
just has
hot.
That just has to dry then a little bit.
Yeah, it just needs to. So we put it there, and
Yum.
there we go. And
Oh my God,
Wow, look at that. Fantastic.
it's
So,
Friday.
it is Friday. We normally do champagne, but we're going to do champagne later on today. But today, because it's Australia Day, we thought we'd promo a winemaker. So we have this beautiful bottle of bubbles here, and it is Lavernia by Joe Irvine. And we're going to post up a little picture of Joe later on and on the page, and you'll be able to see who she is. This is gorgeous bottle of wine here. In fact, we got this at the Good Food and Wine Show just recently in Brisbane. So we thought the best thing to do today would be to...
And Joe was also one of there's a fabulous ladies who have wine dinners, and they're all female winemakers that come and do those dinners, and
That's
she
right.
was one of those with them as well recently. Hi, Terry.
Okay, and one of the things we really liked about this, it does have a very striking capsule. And as you would know, we love our capsules, and we love this sound.
Woo!
We'll show you that. We'll put a picture of that
And
capsule
it's
up later.
also
It's
got
got a little trinket.
because she has greyhounds. So
It says greyhound. So it has a little greyhound on it. A little greyhound, I suppose you could call it a bracelet. So a nice little
charm.
bracelet. So there's one for the Lamington maker.
So it is a rosé, but it's a very salmon-y coloured rosé.
And thank you to Max Rydell for making these gorgeous glasses. We might give him a little shout out too. Why not?
We do love our Rydell champagne glasses.
And there's something really special I'm going to do right now because, as you know, we were just away on the beautiful Queen Elizabeth. And we have this fantastic Cunard champagne stopper. So that's going in there. Look at that. Champagne stopper, Cunard. Ha-ha! Fantastic. They'll go there. You know what? Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Happy Australia Day.
Happy Australia Day. Come in. There you go. Ha-ha!
And we did have Lamingtons on the Queen Elizabeth because we did a special afternoon tea with Darren Purchase, and he had
He had
a little Lamington on his
a different sort of Lamington again. He had the peach Melba Lamington.
peach Melba Lamington. Yes.
So this is just the chocolate and divine on the coating. Is that what that is?
Yep.
Okay.
So this is so we've got divine coffee
Yeah.
and a bit of de choc in there.
Oh, and a bit of the chocolate powder as well.
Yep.
So there's some of the chocolate powder.
But not
So why
the
is
whole
the love
chocolate
sitting
powder.
here?
Well, the love's sitting there because we are going to make them into jam-filled Lamingtons.
Hi, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
But, you know, here we at Chilli Coffee, we don't like to waste anything. So we've got this fabulous, almost finished jar of mulberry jam
Oh, Mulberry.
from Relish the Taste. And, you know, there was all a bit dry bits in the bottom and it was all a bit thick. So what I did was put a few drops, a couple of mils of our DeLove syrup in, just to give it a little bit of a kick and to thin it down so we could
You
spread
put
it
it on
easily.
put it on the.
Yeah.
So you're going to
So-
cut these ones now? Is that what you do?
Yep,
Cut those
so what I'm
with the
going
jam?
to do is,
Drink champagne.
yep, you just drink champagne.
Cheers.
Yeah, so we're using 3 of our Chilli Coffee products into the one product today. And that's what you can look at. It's not just
So
one
we just
thing.
cut the,
Lamingtons,
Yeah.
they look beautiful. And now you're just going to spread some on there. I think I might have to take a photo while you're doing that, because that looks fantastic.
and we're going to spread some jam.
Oh, yeah.
So nice jam mixed with
Yep.
our DeLove syrup.
Yep.
It's not a lot, not a huge amount of DeLove syrup, just enough to make it spreadable and just to give it a little bit of flavour.
And if they rest for a little while, that will absorb a little bit into the Lamington and become much more a part of the Lamington.
So there we go.
Oh, there's a jam. Wow. So
Now
that's a divine, DeLove
The choc.
It's a choc Lamington. So
delight Lamington.
It's a delight Lamington. Delightful Lamington.
You know we all like our champagne, but we also like our gin.
Oh, yes.
So this one's going to have something extra special on it, and I just need to go to the fridge for a sec. So, Jimmy, if you'd like to entertain everyone while I go to the fridge.
Okay.
I know what she's getting.
I thought there was a question. Was there a question?
Yes, there was. We've got a few questions. We're going to be reading them out during our show.
Yeah.
So,
you got one for me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is your chili coffee really hot?
Is your chili coffee really hot? That's a great question, which we get asked all the time. Now, we have 6 different levels of chili coffee, from zero, that should tell you there's no chili, all the way to de Grim, and that is de Grim Reaper, and it's a Reaper product. So it's at the top end of the scale of 2.2 million Scoville units. Our first entry level of chili coffee is 5,000 Scoville units, which is really mild, like black pepper. So it's just up to your individual taste.
Hi, Jody. Hope you're keeping well. You would love this cream that Christine's about to put on.
Oh, look at this.
So now this is thickened cream, whipped up, and it has ground juniper berries in it. So if you know anything about gin, juniper is the botanical that you have to have in gin so that it can be called gin. So we've got some dried juniper berries, and I just ground them up in a mortar and pestle and mix them with the
Is there gin in there as well?
With the just the juniper berries.
So it's a different, another texture.
There's gin in the gin and tonic jelly that's in the fridge.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Monica. Oh, Terry, we'll see if we can save one for you.
Yeah.
Well, so this is part of the recipe for the gin and tonic scones from Darren Purchase.
Some photos. This is something I don't get to do, but before Kristen turns that over, I'll just get a little close-up because that's pretty cool of the 2 products. We can post all this up online for you later on. And there's another, and you know, this is up to your imagination, right? So,
you can put anything in there you like,
yeah,
or you can just eat them without.
Oh, Jody, you would love the gin and tonic scones that we made. Yeah. We had them for afternoon tea yesterday.
Oh,
but morning tea today is...
Thank you, Darren Purchase, for the most amazing recipe.
We had a wonderful time on the Queen Elizabeth, and all of those chefs were truly amazing. And in fact, Darren, I am already R&D'd a brand new syrup product. It is in R&D right now. It's got a few people are tasting it, and it will probably come out sometime when my advisory board let me to bring it out. And it is something very special.
It broke off that one.
Yes.
And Jody, on that cruise, we also tried a whole heap of new gins.
Woo-hoo!
You would have loved it.
Only a few of them.
Oh yeah, just 1 or 2.
Oh.
And you know, we learned to do all sorts of things. Thank you to all the chefs who shared all their knowledge.
Absolutely.
And particularly Darren Purchase and Gary Meehan. Oh my goodness, thank you, Gary, for that waffle recipe. I made waffles for the first time in my life, and they were amazing.
The waffles are really, really good. So we've got a little tiny baby waffle maker. It's worked perfectly. And yeah, that trip that we did as a culinary trip for Chilli Coffee was fantastic. So
and we're still looking for Mark Olive's. We're still looking for Mark Olive's ingredients.
Yeah, Mark Olive made some fantastic products. I want to do this, but if you're on the ship, you'll know what this means, and if you weren't on the ship, you won't. But he did an amazing wallaby shank and a bush tomato consomme that is absolutely stunning. He has a brand new restaurant in the
Opera House.
So if you have that way, go down there. We love promoting.
So if we ever go to Sydney, we'll have to go to the restaurant at the Opera House.
That's right. They are looking fabulous. It looks like we're going to have a crack-up morning tea.
Woohoo! Sparkling Lamingtons.
The nice thing about what Christine is doing right here is we're just making a few Lamingtons, not like back in the 70s when we did a Lamington drive and made 55,000 Lamingtons with whole lots of our family and dripping and never wanted to see another Lamington in the rest of our lives.
Still amazes me that she makes them every
This is a
Australia
bit
Day
of
for
fun.
us.
And I mean, hey, look, Australia, get your kids involved. Get them to make Lamingtons. It isn't that hard. Kids can have fun doing this. It's messy and it's gooey and it's on their fingers and they can eat it and have fun and use chili products. Fantastic.
Okay.
Okay? So, I think that's pretty good. What do you want to say?
Cheerio.
Cheers.
Cheerio!
Happy Australia Day.